All right, Peter, this one coming in. I just got laid off. What's a productive way I can spend my time?
Yep, great question. So we need to be honest with ourselves about how the economy just crumbled all the way around us. Because this has happened before, right? I started my first company in 2008, and it will happen again. Every time it happens, it's teaching us something. It's giving us a lesson. So if you're an employee who's been laid off, what I would be thinking about is how can you get more honest with yourself about the kind of work you even love to do, about the ideal workplace. I mean, in essence, you get a clean slate to start over. That's sort of a silver lining in all of this. And I can't tell you how many organizations I've worked in that I come into the organization and it's filled with people that are just unhappy. I mean, it's as simple as that. So, I know it's difficult to imagine this as a gift, but in a lot of ways, it's a great opportunity to go back to basics and get honest about what you do. And in addition, I would say it's a real good idea for a lot of folks out there to get honest about the fact that they've given their income stream to potentially one employer, and that's it. This is a wonderful time to start a side hustle. By the way, what's going to happen out of this recession? A big boom time. That's what always happens out of an economic recession. So this is a great time to start a side hustle.
Yeah, good point. Next one coming in. I seem to be feeling angry lately. How can I stay calm, redirect the anger I feel from everything that's going on right now?
Yeah, and this relates exactly to what I was saying before, that we have to be very honest about the facts that are going on around us, and then realize that there are two things happening. One is the facts, right? What is actually happening? And then the other is the thoughts that we assign to those facts. So we're in a recession and I'm never going to get out of this. Those are two independent things. We're in a recession, true. I'm never going to get out of this. Well, no, that's subjective, right? Instead, we need to get honest about we're at a new foundation. And now it's up to us to redirect any frustration and anger we feel into the next 5, 7, 10 years, to ask ourselves, where do we honestly want to be in our lives over the long run, and to start to make tiny changes today that will set us up to be in that better position. And one other thing I would say, try to just watch less television and feed into a lot of the fear that's going on, and really focus inward and on yourself. It's not just a time to quarantine in your home. It's an awfully good excuse to quarantine in your mind and to spend some time with yourself and to ask some tough questions about where you're at in your life and where you're trying to go.
Next one coming in quickly, Peter. Will businesses have to change the way they operate moving forward? More people are working remotely or from home. Can big businesses is that showing them they can work with less people?
Yeah, well, it's a good point. And I think the answer is absolutely, right? Businesses will change. Some will have to change. But I'll give you another vantage point, which is the ones who decide proactively to change, to capitalize on the new trends that are happening, work from home, the opportunity to service employees and customers in a completely different way, into scenarios, and it's up to us to turn the obstacles we're seeing into opportunities. And the companies that use this as an innovation tactic to say, hey, not only do we work from home, this is part of our value proposition, they will come out of this really well in the long term.
All right.